train. If you're booked in Cambrian Coast, this will be at the front. That's the charge service, will be the next one on that.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah, we went to the radio to get the really? And you can sort of, well, just up and down and walk through and you can see them sort of thinking, it's not a Portuguese voice in this. Yeah. So they just carried on walking. And the last because I seen on the fantastic Pathfinder stewards. Any problems at all today, please do give them a cheerful nod.
round and just get on, you know what I mean?
All right.
What it is,
All right, yeah.
we were booked on the
Kelly also is actually trying to ban these solar
Whacker, aka Will.
We missed the air now.
On behalf of Pathfinder, we'd like to welcome you on board today's Cambrian through to Pwhelli. We'll also be setting down at Barmouth, Midford and Porthmadog. Our amazing team of stewards will be on hand today for any questions you may have on today's journey. Throughout the remainder of the journey, I shall be passing over periodically to Pathfinder's Encyclopedia Nicky, who will be informing everybody of the route we will be taking today, pointing out various landmarks, etc., etc. The buffet is closed for a short moment, just while we do a quick restocking, but we are located in Coach C with the fantastic Jeff manning it today. Catering today courtesy of the fantastic team at CRD. So we hope you have a fantastic journey with us today and enjoy the rest of our journey through Central Wales.
That's the only thing that's the I don't have no I've really done research into it, which would be the better one to do.
I didn't know whether it was blowing it.
Blowing it.
Blowing it cold. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'll put this in the my youngest daughter.
Wolverhampton.
Yeah, the jellyfish.
I'm sure they're doing a schedule one again next year.
promised total 10:40.
So as it was, we did it we actually did it a year earlier.
Apologies for the short delay there, just standing outside Shrewsbury. We were just awaiting platform availability. It does now mean that with all a bit of luck and a quick Loco change, we will only be having 10 minutes on Shrewsbury, so for those looking to have a quick leg stretch here, do bear in mind that we are expecting only about 10 minutes here. So quick photo, quick leg stretch, see if we can have everybody back on board please for 10 past 10.
Yellow. Being for a winner yet?
Being Beamer 7 Bridge.
Go and work something now and we'll have enough replacement. It could be worse. It could have just gone past.
She said the presentation wasn't good.
Right, look at that.
sinking ground, marshy ground, as it was called Welshpool to distinguish it from Pool in Dorset, which is quite a long way away, but of course in railway terms you can't really have stations with exactly the same name, or people do end up in the wrong place. Just a minor word of apology for those in standard and first class is with teas and coffees we have a problem with the main boiler. It's actually being a bit temperamental today. We're not sure why. We got the business had to look at it once and it seemed to have fixed, but seemed to have gone and had another hitty fit. So apologies for maybe the coffee service being not quite as fast as we would have liked, or indeed tea service if it comes to that. Anyway, we're heading down to Welshpool, and we'll come down into the Severn Valley again, and then we'll start then the gradual climb up the Severn Valley. Not very far down, we'll be able to look out on the right hand side and look up at Poets Castle, which is some information in the book just about that, and then head up through Forden and on towards Newtown, or to Abermule and Newtown. I think we are running a bit late because I say we did have points failure at Sutton Bridge Junction, but they have allowed us access to the single track branch, and we were supposed to have about 12 minutes at Vron Junction and also 10 minutes at Machaster. So if we can keep that, we should be able to keep running pretty much as required, and we should hopefully not too far adrift by the time we get onto the Cambrian or the coastline up from Duffy Junction.
Hopefully get on one I like this weekend.
So again,
Hopefully I'll be driving one I like this weekend.
oh, you like?
One I like, yeah. 31.
Driving and what were you on? What was the time? I think you were driving, didn't you? Right, I'll just pass by, yeah?
Oh, was it? Oh, that's fine.
There we go. Anybody else? Any references?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Farmhouse. There's a lot around here. Farm's the main.
Somewhere in Britain. Yeah. Well, that's its old name.
What's it now?
Bridgend.
Oh yeah, no, Bridgend.
Yeah, just showing
yours, Matthew's and mine. Yours doesn't come up for another couple of months.
Yeah, so I'm perfectly safe for now.
Yeah. Well, I'm still waiting for the cars to come, but...
To get to the summit, and just after the summit, you actually be able to see as we go down, there's a very deep rock cutting there, which at the time of its construction, about 1867 or thereabouts, it was, I think, the deepest cutting in the world for it on a railway. And in fact, it was the making of a certain person. And there's just one of those coincidences which just happening, is that if you ever watched the film, the BBC series Gavin and Stacey, or you've at least heard of it, they are of course based in Barry. And Barry only came to exist because of a certain Di Davis who lived locally here at Llandinam. And he was born here and he became the engineer to the Newtown and McAnthus Railway, which was built, and that included the rock cutting here. As a result of that, he made some money out of that, and he became a colliery owner in South Wales. Guy the Ocean, so that's the ocean collieries he built. and to get his coal away, he found that the docks at Cardiff were too crowded, so he built his own docks down at Barry. And at that time, Barry, there was virtually nothing there. So Barry actually grew up around the docks that were built. So if it wasn't for Di Davis up here and this rock cutting and the success of that, there would never have been any Cambrian Station. Anyway, from the summit was a long descent then to Machynlleth, down to Talyllyn Mire, and then Cormistor to Kemys Road, and then through to Machynlleth. As you know, we actually booked our stop at Machynlleth, but because we're running late, the trains which are due to cross there should be already there, and so we hope we make a bit of time and continue on our passageway down to Dudley Junction before turning north up on the coastline.
Last one we close to Pwhelli, they want me now. Oh, I've got something
Just announcement for the buffet that the boiler is up and running again at the moment, so anybody wishing for teas, coffees, etc., then we should be able to serve you pretty much straight away from that. So that's the boiler in the buffet car is now up and running. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
Looking at the trouble in the camera. Not too far, I'm not going to look now. Oh, look.
We'll be able to see that close to the line there.
That does, yeah, I get.
Remember when we went to see the Osprey?
On the last trip we went on years ago.
Again, we're just approaching Talyllyn now, and Talyllyn, of course, is where you have the first preserved railway in the world, which was the Talyllyn Railway, and their station is just on the right-hand side now as we're going past it. Not sure there's much there, but there'll certainly be, there was people there who waved to us anyway. So yeah, there we go to Talyllyn Wharf Station. We'll then continue going north, and that's it through Talyllyn main network rail station, or TFW station. Beyond that, we actually head out onto more open ground, some really superb views to the right up the valley there. Again, looking at Talyllyn here, of course, the sea's quite a long way away on the left, but at the time the railway was built, it was actually fairly close to the railway. But it was nearly all recovered land. This is actually the case for quite a bit of the land as we head north, though some of it is naturally accumulation of sand and that should provide it. But I say once we pass through the network rail station, we'll then see some really good views up inland there.
The link, talk about Marcus Apples, he had a workshop in Guildford, you know, just beer. The sort of part of his workshop, or all of his workshop, was part of just beer. Because he used it, because when he...
So I think we're safely over there. To get to the bottom of the hill, you'll be able to see the Fairbourne Railway on the left-hand side. We actually go along their terminus, right alongside. This was actually built originally by Mr. MacDougall of flour fame. This 1912 thing he built it, and it's been rebuilt about 3 times since then for various reasons. It had to be done. So the terminus right by the railway as we go through before Fairbourne Station. Once we actually pass there, we go through the single platform that remains of the once 4 platforms at Porthmadog Station, where the line from Roaben via Llangollen, Bala and Dolgellau came in. You can just about be able to see that. Most of that is actually a path, in fact it's a path all the way through to Dolgellau. The bridge itself, we still have to travel across at a fairly low speed, but the main spans on the far side have been replaced at the end of last year on a closure of about 3 months. And in fact, if you look on, so let's say we turn around, curve around to the left and onto the bridge, slow progress across there, and then we'll be arriving at Barmouth. For those who are wishing to leave the train at Barmouth, then we'll have the instructions of what will be required, because the platform has in recent years been shortened so that only about 4 coaches will be at the platform. We will advise in a few minutes as to which coaches they will be.
And on arrival, our stewards will walk you through the train to ensure that you can alight at the station safely.
You know he's going to be around.
I even filmed over Obama Bridge.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah. And there's a water station off Fairbourne. Yep. And what the engine sheds are. They should be on this side.
Right, stop mission drive, straight to left.
Yeah. Step out there, where these buildings are now. Damn it.
Long
Desperate taking stuff at each
I don't get through.
Theatre or something.
That's the theatre.
Is it? Doesn't look quite so bad. Whatever it was, it isn't really there. It's just nice. Oh, the castle. That's when I went down that and you went on the station.
Good afternoon again. We're just coming across crossing the Glasson estuary, and there are views to Witherbar or Snowdon away to the right, although I think the cloud level is down a little bit now. And at the left you actually look down towards Porthmadog, and you will see the cob, which is built by Maddock to actually provide a foundation on which to build the small town there of Porthmadog. It's a curiosity that just down from Porthmadog, named after himself, is Porthmadog, which is named after the king, Welsh king, or Welsh prince, sorry, Prince Madog. And so in fact the two names Porthmadog and Porthmadog are both in some their own way correct for the place, although of course these days of course simply the Welsh version is the one that's used. I say at Witherbar, Snowdon on to your right, but the clouds a bit down so you won't see the summit I don't think. And say Cobb and Porthmadog across the left. Just after that we cross the river, and then fairly shortly after that we'll cross the Welsh Highland Railway, which is actually a very unique crossing of the standard gauge main line, or effectively, and the narrow gauge Welsh Highland Railway. Oh, and just beyond that you'll then see on the right hand side, you'll see the little line there on the Welsh Highland Railway, vintage veteran, I can't remember what the name of it now is, the little narrow gauge line on the right hand side, which actually does connect with the Welsh Highland Railway.
It's there though, is it? Come up to the see this.
Or whether they moved it to a date.
It's your birthday that's next door to. On the window, yeah.
Also got photographs of the tracks. We'll get some dinner.
Stretch his legs.
Have a look, quick look round.
It was, yeah, it was a bit damp, wasn't it?
Doing at the minute, I've come off my substantive job to do DSTPs.
Oh, bloody hell.
I'm in effect a train planner now. It's my little wind down thing.
Oh, I was going to say, should have got more. That's just more stress.
Well, I've got to be honest, finding it quite challenging when you're trying to get a class 6 to.
The engine's getting warm.
We'll have another look at the book, see what there is, Pwhelli.
Oh yeah, yeah.
As well. Yeah, things I never knew anything about. Finding out about.
We have raised £415.
He still goes down to Porthmadog every couple of weeks.
Thank you very much for that today. 3 prize winners today. So for third prize is on a white ticket, that is £25. Second prize is on a white ticket with a yellow border, and the white ticket number is 792. The white ticket with the yellow border is 538, and if you're holding that ticket, you've won £50 today. For the first prize, for £100, it's a white ticket with a pink border, and it's 794. First ticket numbers for the third prize is a white ticket for 792. The second prize is a white ticket with a yellow border, and that's 538. And the first prize is a white ticket with a pink border at 794. We will be coming through the train today, and we will be dishing out the prizes. So please stay seated. And thank you for taking part.
He was tired. One time, ran on and right in front I'm off singing to
I'll give him
my wife, up to she was like, she was lieutenant at school. And you get these people, oh yeah, suddenly this kid didn't turn up, so she had to ring up and oh little Johnny's off sick. On the social media, they're in Benidorm. And they come back to, oh yeah, little John's been off
bags.
Yeah, I'll go down there.
Alright, very long there.
Cheers, Matt, thank you.
Any rubbish I can take at all? Perfect, thank you.
No, not yet.
Cheers, Matt, thank you.
Well, there's something you don't hear about every day.
I've probably never heard of that. Foot Ross, what is that?
Probably not, no. They might be fine guided jets.
Sentinel.
Yeah.
Sentinel for you.
Well, in this case, they use as tool sheds.
Tool sheds anyway, but steam engineering.
Did you get the Carol out?
Luckily quite a few of those sparking in those sheds.
How many homegrown players you've got? Have you enjoyed your trip then?
Seen a bit more for it. All the horns just sold into the castle. He went past that one. He's not going to get that ready. The boy sold it to Man United. And he ain't all right level. He ain't playing all right. He's all right. He's too strong. Just coming up to the solid edge. You won't need every one. You have to run out the window. There's the bridge there.
The yellow.
Locking motion.
Locking motion.
What's the waves? Cheap.
I never forget it. I suppose they're called
Public view there.
Yeah.
611. DMU 612. DMU.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that one. I'm wishing to worry you, but this is why we crashed earlier.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. We're going to have winners like this.
I
always remember that they drew and then they realised that still had names like Civil Serving, that's why they renamed. They put the Centurion name forward, yeah, because he was still serving warships, sort of like he wasn't.
Not bunkers, yeah, I remember there. Is still there? Yeah, we only had it for a season. Put the bridge up there, it's massive.
Yeah, some have got Nigeria, some have got Mexico. Yeah, I didn't know there was a set. Yeah, it's the diagram. Actually, some have gone out back through there. Yeah, the longer this round, you read this round, still got his money. UK number 439. Let's see if I can find the you've got to stress some new track on. Nigeria just
Nigeria. Going away game, you get there. That's the 3 hours. Tell it to Pathfinder Railtours.
That's one way of putting it. You can, opposite.
Yeah, not the same.
That's mad. And even though you strangle someone, you are meeting.
I've got the chance to go down since I've been working shifts. It's hard to.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
I might just have it. the summer's coming. Can't see that being any better. I think we do another 2012. It must be due.
But we don't know whether they're going to allow us into the station at Shrewsbury because we are supposed to be in behind a Cardiff to Manchester train, which we now know is running 11 minutes late. So the question is, we're unlikely to be allowed in the platform until that has been and gone, so the chance I will be held outside. But we'll keep you informed as we know what's going on. For those leaving us here at Shrewsbury, we'd like to thank you for travelling with us today. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'd like to thank all the people involved in making it happen. In no particular order, we'll start with DB for the provision of the locomotive that got us to Shrewsbury and for the operation of the train, to Colas for the running of the locomotive, Network Rail for the access to the track and for the provision of the locomotives, and also to Transport for Wales for actually cancelling a couple of their service trains in order to actually give us a path to actually get to Pwhelli in the first place. Weather wasn't exactly as good as we could have expected, but hopefully that the onboard services of creative rail dining in Premier Dining and in first class plus and in first class and in standard class, the chef in the buffet here has actually served your requirements for the day. And also, of course, I'd like to thank the Pathfinder reps who, of course, have given up their time to actually make this actually possible. They're all volunteers, so they actually very helpful with that. And of course, Network Rail originally for planning the whole train and Riviera trains for the provision of the carriages. So, sit back and enjoy. We'll let you know what's actually going to happen. But say Shrewsbury's only a few minutes away. Do remember before leaving the train that you would take your personal belongings with you, including stuff you left on the overhead racks and between the seats, etc. Once we actually do get in the platform, we should be there, as this morning, should be 10-15 minutes minimum for the change of locomotives. We should get 67005, should back on what is now the rear of the train, and the train will reverse before heading off for our first set down point at Wolverhampton.
last mile, so